Well, well, they had quite a bit in this case at this TJ Maxx. I was very surprised. It's promising to see TJ Maxx starting to get some more fragrance options. They had some good stuff. They really did have some good stuff in that case, but a lot of it I had already. But two Perry Ellis fragrances that I've never came across. I've seen the bottles on the internet before, but I've never looked at the note breakdowns. Pure Blue and Bold Red. So they are $25 a piece. So I dropped $50 on two Perry Ellis fragrances. A little higher than usual for Perry Ellis fragrances, but still straight up bona fide cheapies. These are heavy. These are very heavy. We're going to bust these open. We're going to check them out. See if it's trash. See if it's treasure. Did I waste money? Did I find some gems? So we're going to start with the blue one. I'm just going to assume this is some sort of aquatic. Naturally, I want to start with that one. So let's see what we're working with. God, this bottle is so freaking heavy. I like this bottle. Frosted blue. It is heavy. I'm not joking. This has got some weight to it, man. Ooh, rubberized cap. That clicks into place. I'm actually pretty impressed. Normally the presentations are definitely on the much cheaper looking and feeling side with Perry Ellis, but digging it so far. Not that that's the most important thing, but decent atomizer. That smells very specific to me. Out in the air, it reminds me of something immediately. Let me give it a second and smell off his skin before I go saying what I think it is. But that's out in the air, it smells exactly like it. Hold that thought. This is Nautica Voyage. Clear as day Nautica Voyage. With some added spice. It's spicy Nautica Voyage. I can appreciate that. I like spice. I like Nautica Voyage. Quite redundant to Nautica Voyage, though. I don't know how I feel. Like, I'm happy that it's a great aroma, but super redundant. Though it is much spicier. Definitely has that watery, aquatic, apple, white floral feel. Clean, musky tone. Everything that's to love about Nautica Voyage. Plus some fresh, spicy tone that's very at the forefront as soon as I spray it. Yeah, I think I like this more than Nautica Voyage. I think that added spicy dimension gives it a richer, deeper character. I would say this is better than Nautica Voyage, regardless of how it performs. Just the scent alone. It is spicy Nautica Voyage. I'll be damned. It feels the same. Let's take a look. Pull up Parfumo.
10 seconds later.
So I'm going to do it on my computer. I'll put it up on screen for you guys. Reason being, it shows the similar to, and I'm very curious. Perry Ellis Pure Blue. Synthetic, aquatic, citrus, fruity, fresh, apple, bergamot, grapefruit, aquatic notes, cardamom, green notes, blue amber, musk, sandalwood, white moss. That is very similar to Nautica Voyage's note breakdown with some added spice. It doesn't show similar to. Yeah, it smells like clear as day. It's spicy Nautica Voyage. That's what this is. If you have Nautica Voyage, abort mission, avoid. It is super redundant, but if you're out of your bottle of Nautica Voyage, if you've never bought Nautica Voyage and you come across this and want to buy it, sure. It's superior, I think. This cardamom note adds a dimension that was non-existent. This is actually pretty nice. Let's check out Bold Red. Okay, so I wasn't expecting that with the last one. I wonder what this is going to smell like. I mean, that was clearly spicy Nautica Voyage. It wasn't out of left field. Pain in the ass to get out the box, huh? You want to just stay in the box. Again, love the bottles. Love the bottles. And it's such a nice touch to have this rubberized cap that clicks into place. It's such a nice touch. It's spray and a half. Is that familiar? Orange, zesty orange kind of thing going on here. A little bit of like Paco Rabanne's Ultra Red Man / Ultra Zest meets like Eros Flame. Maybe that's why it's red, because those are both red fragrances. I kind of get vibes of both. More so Eros Flame than Ultra Zest. It doesn't have the creaminess of Ultra Zest, but it's got that spicy, fruity orange that kind of ties to both of them without all of the sweetness, just a light sweetness. I would say this falls somewhere in between Eros Flame and Ultra Zest. Like elements of both. That's why I say somewhere in the middle. Yeah, this is zesty, spicy, like a blood orange smell, even though it's probably like some spices and just a regular orange note, but this is pretty nice. Dare I say I like this more than Vince Camuto's Solar, which a few months ago I picked that one up and big fan. Same price too. This has some oomph to it. It's kind of strong. Let's pull up the notes. I'm curious.
12 seconds later.
Let's see, there it is. Perry Ellis Bold Red. This is a 2020 release. It's a bit newer. Finger lime and red apple. Really, a lime note. The apple makes sense. I thought it was a little orangey. Black pepper, ginger flower, and leaves. Mahogany wood, musk, and tonka bean. This is such an odd note breakdown. It kind of reminds me of Eros Flame. It really, I get Eros Flame. Meets Ultra Zest. Total surprises here. Total surprises. Let's rate them. So Perry Ellis Pure Blue. Was not expecting spicy Nautica Voyage, but that's what I got. Yes, fresh spicy Nautica Voyage. Similar note breakdown. It's like Nautica Voyage with some some cardamom, basically. I like this. If you have Nautica Voyage, it's redundant. But if you don't, and you come across this one, treasure. The bottle is a nice touch, though. Not that it's that important, but I'm vibing with the bottle. I like the bottle styles. They're hefty, very, very heavy. The base is super thick, as you can see. That's where a lot of heft is. Frosted, colored and frosted, with a rubberized cap that clicks into place that holds really strong. $25. I think this is a treasure. Now, Perry Ellis Bold Red. I mean, this is super good, too. This really is a good fragrance. These are well worth a pick. This treasure. I was expecting mediocrity, and to some it may still be, but they smell better than I thought, and they're super familiar. Like I can pick out of a crowd what I think they're closest to, but they're not identical to them. Again, like I said, spicy Nautica Voyage, and falls somewhere between Eros Flame and Ultra Zest. Doesn't have the as much sweetness, none of the real creaminess that Ultra Zest has, but it kind of leans more towards Eros Flame, I think. More of a drier spice, a little fruity. The light sweetness. This is really good, too. I'll be damned. Both treasures. Well, that was this round at TJ Maxx. 2 Perry Ellis fragrances. I did not think were going to be this good. These are, hands down, the 2 best Perry Ellis fragrances I have, which this now makes either 5 and 6 or 6 and 7. I forgot how many fragrances I have from them, but these are clearly the 2 best I have from Perry Ellis. Clearly. They don't smell super cheap. These smell like these would be like $50, $60 from discounter type of designer scents. That's what they smell like to me. Like I think they punch above the $25 price point. I'm impressed by these. You could be disappointed more with other $25 fragrances at the rack store than you would be with these 2, I think. I'm actually impressed. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you tried these? What do you think? Do you get the same thing from them? Have you ever seen these out there before? I didn't think they were going to be this good. Like, if I was still doing the numbered ratings for these rack store hunts, these would have easily been 7.5 out of 10s very goods. They're not phenomenal greatest things I've ever smelled, but for 25 bucks, these are definitely 7.5 out of 10 treasures. I think anyways. And until next time, we'll say if you get your hands on either one. Perry Ellis Pure Blue, Perry Ellis Bold Red. You give them a spray now, you'll probably end up thanking me later. These are some cheapy little hidden gems, basically. Have a good one, guys.